My mom ordered more trees. I'm gonna unwrap them.
So I ordered more trees from Tai, Georgia. It's a new place, and I am going to have my she's 7-year-old unwrap them, and we're gonna see what I got. Yes, I did order more trees and berry bushes. This is a new company that I've ordered from, so we're gonna see how they are. So they came in a box like this, and they're all wrapped up because they're bare root, and I can already see that some of the blueberries have blueberries on them. We'll see. Yep. So this is how they came wrapped, with these little, they feel like jello-y. I don't know, but they're to keep the roots moist. And so right now we're gonna get them in some 5-gallon buckets and go over what we got. So the first tree that we got was a kefir pear tree, and I would say definitely from Stark Brothers, when I got my trees, you could see that they were already starting to bud, and right here I can see that these are starting to bud, so that's nice. The next one I got was a Baldwin pear. I don't see any budding on this one just yet. What else we got?
Red Fuji apple.
Yep, so we got a red Fuji apple. Ow! So again, I don't see any leafing just yet, but that one actually came with roots. Well, more roots than the rest of them. This is a sand pear tree, and I don't see any signs of green budding just yet on that one either.
Hood pear tree.
A what?
A hood pear tree.
Yep. So this is a hood pear tree. I don't see any green buds on this one, but that's what the roots look like. And I'm just sitting them in 5-gallon bucket of water. So this one's some kind of Asian pear. I have no idea how to say that, but we have an Asian pear. And I do see some green leafing there. Chow Juro, I don't know, but that's a pear tree, and I do see one leaf bud right there.
This is a crab apple tree.
Crab apple.
I don't know what the first word says.
So I have a crab apple tree. Yeah, I do see some signs of budding on this one, and that's what the roots look like.
This one's a Honeycrisp apple tree.
Honeycrisp apple tree. So this is the Honeycrisp apple tree. And I don't see any leafing just yet.
Definitely has some leafing.
Yep, this is an Enshemmer apple tree. I'm not sure how to say that, but obviously it does have green. They are brown, but there are leaves.
There's a blueberry too, and has blueberries on it.
This is a Austin blueberry, and it does already have blueberries on it. So we'll plant that.
This is a baby
Oh yeah. So I ordered grapevines, and this is a Thompson seedless grapevine, and it does have buds on it.
This is a Brightwell blueberry plant.
Yep. A Brightwell blueberry, and again it does have blueberries on it, but the leaves are brown. And that's a bunch of roots, and they're dry, so
So skinny.
This is a magnolia scuppernong, and yes, this is super skinny. I don't see anything happening on this. We'll see about this one. Very disappointed in this one.
It's a stick.
And then this one is a summit scuppernong, which is another grape, and that's super skinny as well. Then we have a summer royal seedless grape so that looks nice.
This one's a red flame seedling grapevine.
Naya, hold on a second. This is a red flame seedless grapevine.
This is a ladyfinger seedless grapevine.
Yep. Another grapevine, red ladyfinger seedless grape. I don't see anything happening on this one.
This is a blackberry. That's a blackberry. Thornless blackberry plant.
So I ordered a thornless blackberry. This is 2 of them. And another 2 thornless blackberries. Then I have a Vernon blueberry. It has a blueberry right there, but that's how that looks.
This is a blueberry too.
I don't know how to say that, but I have another blueberry plant here. And again, the roots are really dry. I'm gonna need another bucket. This is a Delight blueberry. It is raining now. And then one more blueberry right here. It's starting to rain, so I'll have to be back. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day and I'm outside. I saw that we already have some melons and some bean seeds already sprouting. We have a baby melon there and on the opposite side, so that is exciting. We don't have anything popping up here yet or there, but on the bean side we have beans popping up as well on both trellises, so that's super exciting. But we are out here because of the fruit trees and the berry bushes and the grapevines that I got yesterday. I need to up pot them. They've been sitting in water in these 5-gallon buckets. So they've been sitting in these 2 5-gallon buckets. That's all of the blueberries. I think there's one grapevine in there. And then these are the trees, and there's some blackberry and grapevines in there as well. I just went ahead and found all of these empty containers, and this one, and my son is also drilling holes in some of my containers that didn't have holes. I got all of these containers for free at the end of last season when Walmart was, they had like a whole section of pots that didn't have anything planted in them, and I just asked if I could get them and they told me yes. And then the Walmart icing buckets, most of them I got for free. Sometimes I paid $1 for. I'm just going to be filling my buckets. Some of the smaller ones, like the smaller ones, I'm going to be using for like the blackberry bushes that they weren't very big, so I'll use those for the smaller containers, and then for like the bigger containers I'll use maybe for the blackberries and the trees. Okay, I got all of that potted up with the help of my son. They are now all in pots. I think I counted 10 fruit trees, 6 grapes, 6 blueberries and 4 thornless blackberries. I decided to plant them in these containers. You could definitely plant bare root fruit trees and bushes straight into the ground, but I did not because I'll take you over. On the opposite side of where my garden's at, this is where I have 12 fruit trees planted already. I got these when we first moved in here at my local farm store. So there's 5 apples here, there's 3 peaches, 1 pear, and 4, what are those, peaches? Yes. So this area is not ready to, I'm not ready to put anything else in it. I need to get this all covered. There's grass growing around a few of my fruit trees, so I want to get cardboard down around them and then scrape the wood chips that are on this side over on top to protect my fruit trees. Whole area is going to be my orchard side, and what I'm thinking about is placing the uh, grapes either along this fence is where I'm thinking about, and then the blueberries maybe along the back fence. I'm not entirely sure of the placement. I do know that I want my grapes growing along the fence. I'm just not sure if I want them on this side or in my garden area. So that is why I am growing them in containers until I get my fencing up and everything settled in my mind. Right now they'll be fine growing in those containers, and so that is what I'm doing. I probably am crazy, but I definitely have more bushes and trees coming. Another order from Stock Brothers. I ordered more fruit trees, and I know I ordered elderberry, blackberries, maybe, what is it? What else did I order? I cannot remember what other berries I ordered, but I know that I have another order from Stock Brothers coming in, and I also have 12 roses coming in, and I know I got the shipment notification for that today, I believe, so that should be coming in. I bought the post to finish fencing in my garden. The garden only has 2 sides fenced in because if you do not know, this is the perimeter of my property. So it has that side fenced in and this side only because this is the front of my house actually. So it already was fenced in from the road. But I want to continue the fencing from that post at the gate and come all the way up through here to the side of the driveway and then go across that way to that post right there. Actually, nope, it would be this one right there. Now we just have this fencing, what is this called? This netting covering my garden because my dogs kept getting in here. My Great Pyrenees mostly kept getting in here and digging out my plants. And so I decided to, I had bought this from somebody for like $100 because it had some rips in it, and I just decided to put this around my fence. My dog knows that my electric netting is on for my chickens, and so he does not touch this fence even though it is not electrified. It is just around my garden area to keep him out, and he does respect the fence. He has not tried to see if it was on. He doesn't jump fences or anything like that, so that is awesome. But I'm tired of looking at this white netting, and I'm ready for my garden to be fenced in all the way. So we went and got a bunch of lumber today. I already picked up the fencing a few days ago, and so I'm ready. Now I have all of these containers sitting back here with fruit trees, and so I'm thinking I am going to have them move to that section back there so that they can all be contained and out the way, because I still need to finish laying down cardboard on these edges right here and putting wood chips on top of them. Amount of beds I have right now is I think going to be the amount of beds I end up with. I might do an in-ground bed on this side where it gets narrower, but I'm not exactly sure. I need the fence up to see how much space I will have before I can do anything on this side, whether or not I add beds or anything. Overall, I would say as I was up potting these bare trees, I did get this from Thai, Georgia. I will type it out in the description box if you're interested. They did have better prices than the other two companies that Stark Brothers and fastgrowingtrees.com. These trees were cheaper. I'm happy with all of my bare root trees except for the two Scuppernong, what are these? Scuppernong grapevine. This one right here, this one was a Magnolia Scuppernong, and it says it's a 2-year-old vine. This does not look like a 2-year vine because these also say that there are 2-year-old grapevines, and they're much bigger and sturdier. Same thing with this one. This says it is a Summit Scuppernong 2-year-old. This does not seem like it's 2-year-old, and it definitely doesn't seem like, I don't see any budding out really. I'm just not happy with these two. I think with the exception of those two, every other bare root plant I saw when I was planting them in these containers today, I did see that they have sprouting, so that's fine. I'm excited about that. You remember me showing you some of my pepper plants died right here in this in-ground bed, and so today while I was at my farm store, I did pick up 6 of these 4-packs of peppers. I have California Wonder, sweet banana pepper, and then sweet rainbow mix. So that is 4, 8, 12, 24 pepper plants, and I will be replanting because I definitely want an abundance of bell peppers, so I will be replanting them down wherever pepper plants died, like one right there, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I didn't actually even count how many pepper plants died in this row, but if it's 24, that's awesome because that's exactly how many, or I said 28, but either way, it just seems like it will be perfect because that seems like the perfect amount to fit here. But my tomatoes seem to be doing well. Marigolds have sprouted, and my basils are still alive. These were the first peppers and basil bed that I planted out, and these are all spicy peppers, and they have all been doing awesome. If you're wondering what that dead stuff is I just put down every time I had pruned something, I just laid them down as mulch in the middle. But I have those cayenne peppers, I have serrana, chili, red hot, yellow piquillo, Hungarian, Santa Fe Grande. So all of the hot peppers are looking amazing, and then these are basils right here. Summer Savory is making spreading out pretty wide and acting as a mulch, which I think is awesome. Okay, so I went ahead and got all of those bell peppers and banana peppers planted in this row, and I went ahead and fertilized them with fish fertilizer as well as the tomatoes. I noticed that some of my tomatoes already have flowers on them, and they're looking pretty good. I've been taking out these bottom leaves. I think if I wanted to, I could still go back and get 2 more packs because there's a couple spots on each end that I'm missing. Like I could fit 3 more here and maybe 3 more here. And I was just up here checking on this bed where I planted the rest of my sweet peppers and tomatoes. They all seem to be doing good. I showed you guys yesterday where something topped that pepper, but all the other peppers are looking good. I could give them some fertilizer. I did see some tomato plants up here that were starting to have flowers. I just noticed that there are eggs right there. That's disgusting. So I'll have to remove those. When I was just checking for, whoa, that radish is huge. When I was just checking for leaves up here. So this Florida 91 was planted at the same time as this one, and this one has grown and this one has not. So I might have to put a different tomato plant here, but the other bush, or these are determinate tomatoes, all seem to be doing well. I do see the start of tomato forming leaves there, or flowers, and one right there. This is, not sure what that is. I don't see a tag. And then there's an Ace 55 right here that doesn't seem to be doing well, so I could possibly change that one as well. Look at this. This tomato's almost to the cattle panel, so soon I'll have to start holding them up. It is definitely time to go in the house. It is much darker outside than it's showing on camera, but I did have my son move all of the potted trees and bushes and the grapevines along this fence right here so that I could have this back area free to continue laying down cardboard. As you can see, the grass is very aggressive and coming back. I will have to try and be back out here earlier tomorrow. Today I planned on being out here earlier, but then I got an exciting text. We're going to be adding some new animals here on the homestead. That's going to be a surprise. If you have any guesses, leave it down in the comments below. I'm also going to be visiting another farm this weekend, so I'm really excited about that. I will probably make a video about that. If you guys have any guesses, let me know down in the comment box. But until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye.